Alright. Advent of code number 22. Am we streaming? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Alright. Main 01. This. Let's copy paste some stuff. This and still that one. Up like so. Example. Yes. It is very windy today. Let's see. Advent of code. Day 22. Okay, enough sand has fallen. It can finally filter water for Snow Island. Well, almost. The sand has been falling as large compacted bricks of sand piling up to form an impressive stack here near the edge of Island. In order to make use of the sand to filter water, some of the bricks will need to be broken apart, nay, disintegrated, back into freely flowing sand. The stack is tall enough that you'll have to be careful about choosing which bricks to disintegrate. If you disintegrate the wrong brick, the large portions of the stack could topple, which sounds pretty dangerous. The elves... Oh, can you hear the police? Oh no, you cannot. Sound reduction is nice. I mean, not the police, like the firefighters. The stack is tall. If you disintegrate the wrong brick, large portions of the stack could topple, which sounds pretty dangerous. The elves responsible for water filtering operation took a snapshot of the bricks while they were still falling. Your puzzle input, which should let you work out which bricks are safe to disintegrate. For example, this weird thing. Each line of text in the snapshot represents the position of a single brick at the time the snapshot was taken. The position is given as 2 XYZ. Oh, okay. Coordinates. 1 for each end of the brick separated by a tiled. Each brick is made up of a single straight line of cubes, and the elves were even careful to choose a time for the snapshot that had all the free-falling bricks at integer position above the ground, so the whole snapshot is aligned to a three-dimensional cube grid. A line like 222, that sounds like I'm singing, means that both ends of the bricks are at the same coordinate. In other words, that the brick is a single cube. Oh, okay. Okay, so those are like the dimensions of the bricks. I mean, end to end, and each brick is a square, so it's like, I guess in diagonal. It's like a line in diagonal in the cube. I mean, I don't know how you say diagonal in 3D, but it's something like this. Lines like this or this both represent bricks that are 2 cubes in volume. They do? Ah, yes, because... Oh wait, no, that's not diagonal. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh no, so each coordinate is like a little cube, and a brick can be like any rectangle, 3D rectangle-like shape. How do you call a 3D rectangle? Three-dimensional shapes. Man, I don't want the history of 3D shapes, I want 3D rectangle. Rectangular prism. Okay, that's too fancy. I'm gonna stick with the 3D rectangle. Both represent bricks that are two cubes. Cuboid. Yeah, that, I mean, cuboid is, hi, by the way. Cuboid. Is that like... Cuboid, wait. In geometry, a cuboid is a hexahedron, a six-faced solid. It's oh, okay, six-faced solid. Yeah, that makes sense. Its faces are quadrilaterals. Cuboid means like a cube in the sense that by adjusting the length of the edge, the angle face means cube. Okay, that sounds like a lot of fancy stuff. Ah, okay. So it's not a cuboid. I want like a thing that stays rectangular. Ah, it's called the rectangular cuboid. Okay. Okay. So a cube, rectangular cuboid. Oh, a frustrum. That I know. That's in 3D graphics. Quadrilateral frustrum. Anyway, that's let me focus. Both represent bricks that are two cubes in volume. Yes. First brick extends in the x direction while the second brick extends in the y direction. By the way, what time is it in India? Are you watching this like in the middle of the day? Oh wait, what hour is it here? Ah, I guess maybe it's after 5 p.m. Maybe you finished your courses, I guess. A line like this represents a 10 cube brick which is oriented vertically. Ah, yeah. Okay. So I'm starting to stream just when you, I guess, finish whatever you do during the day. A line like this represents a 10 cube brick which is oriented vertically. One end of the brick is a cube located at this, while the other end of the brick is located directly above it. Okay. The ground is at z0 and is perfectly flat. The lowest z value a brick can... I'm on Christmas holiday right now though. No classes. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right, I thought you were a CS student. So you're like a CS student in high school or something? They have CS lessons in high school now. I mean, I guess that was always the case, but yeah, no, I guess that's normal. Never thought about it. Also, didn't you say you come from India? They have a Christmas vacation in India? I thought there was only what was it, Hinduism and another religion, and yes, there was Muslims and Hindu. Do they have like Christians as well in India? Huh. Didn't knew that. Oh no, they have Buddhism as well. Wait, religions in India. India. Hinduism, Islam. Oh, there is a Christian. 2% of Christian. Oh, and Buddhism is actually not that popular. My bad. I had no clue. Okay. That's nice to know. Ground is at 0, perfectly flat. The low Z value. A brick can have a... No, I mean, I'm a CS student studying in college. Every academic institution have Christmas here, though. Ah, really? Ah. I mean, that's nice to be synchronized with... so that everybody has vacation on Christmas, I guess. But it's... Yeah, I guess it makes sense. If everybody is doing the same vacation at the same time, I guess it really doesn't really matter where the vacation started as, or the holiday started as long as everybody is doing it at the same time. The lowest z value brick can have is therefore 1, so this and this are both resting on the ground. That makes sense, and 1, 5, that makes sense, but this was above the ground at the time of the snapshot. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to disintegrate like a brick and check if there is any bricks below it. And if there is bricks below it, we don't do that. Because the snapshot was taken while the bricks are still falling, some bricks will still be in the air. You'll need to start by figuring out where they will end up. Bricks are magically stabilized, so they never rotate. Even in weird situations, like where a long horizontal brick is only supported on one end, two bricks cannot occupy the same position, so a falling brick will come to rest upon the first other bricks. Brick it encounters. Okay, it's like a 3D Tetris, basically. Here is the same example again, this time with each brick given a letter so it can be marked in diagrams. Okay, and so it's making a little diagram like so, which makes sense, except that A is... Ah, yeah, so this is Z, this is X, and Y is like through the screen. So I guess A is like actually 3 in length, like A in through the screen description. Okay, at the time of the snapshot from the side, so the x-axis goes left to right, these bricks are arranged like so. But wait, I thought Z was like... So Z is the height in this case? I'm confused. Where does it say that Z equals something? The ground is at Z0. Oh, so Z is the height. That is very confusing. Usually Y is the height and Z is the depth. But okay, doesn't really matter. Rotating the perspective 90 degrees, so the y-axis goes left to right. The same bricks are arranged like this. So yes, okay, so A makes more sense. Okay. Once all of the bricks have the bricks fall downward as far as they can go, the stack looks like this, where question mark means bricks are hidden behind other bricks at that location. Okay, and so it's with X, so okay. This is gonna be annoying to debug, I think. Debugging 3D stuff in the terminal. Okay. Now that all the bricks have settled, it becomes easier to tell which bricks are supporting which other bricks. Brick A is the only brick supporting bricks B and C. Brick B is one of 2 bricks supporting brick D, and so on and so on. Okay. Your first task is to figure out which bricks are safe to disintegrate. A brick can be safely disintegrated if, after removing it, no other bricks would fall further directly downward. Don't actually disintegrate any bricks, just determine what would happen if for each brick only that brick were disintegrated. Bricks can be disintegrated even if they're completely surrounded by other bricks. You can squeeze between bricks if you need to. In this example, the bricks can be disintegrated as follow. Can be disintegrated. Move it. Would still be supported by Brixie. Ah, okay. So if there is two bricks supporting it, we count both of them, even if we can only remove one of them. Okay. I see. So in the example, 5 bricks can be safely disintegrated. Figure out how the blocks will settle based on the snapshot. Once they are settled, consider disintegrating a single brick. How many bricks could be safely chosen as the one to be disintegrated? Okay, so first task is to do the Tetris motion where we make all bricks fall downward until they cannot anymore. I'm guessing that's not too hard. Then we need to loop over every single brick and figure out by how many bricks are they supported. And if it's more than two, if it's more than one, we can safely disintegrate it. Maybe it's not that simple, but sounds simple enough so far. Let's just do the parsing and figure it out later. Xclip of example. Like so, and then the classical for a line in strings, split line iterator of S. So, and we have a bricks, which is dynamic array of 3D positions. And so we do, I don't know, actually it's, wait, no. It's, so a brick is a struct with start 3D position and an end. And I'm wondering, can you do this? Oh, you can. That's nice. Because both have the same type. And this is not this. Change this. This is a brick. And we do start. Start string. Strings. Oops. Equal strings. Partition. Offline. I mean partition and the tilde. Is it called a tilde or a tilde? I think it's called a tilde in English. And then we do for si in start strings split iterator of start string, and we split by comma, and we do and we have a brick, which is just a brick, and we do brick start I is equal to str conf atoy of s, and we need to import our strconf, and we need to do exactly the same for end string and here, and I must be an integer. Ah, fuck. Oh, this is annoying. I cannot get an index. Can't I get an enumerate? Slice enumerated array. That doesn't look like what I want. Nope. Index. Wasn't there like some string? strings byte, strings index multi. I wonder if you can do something. I mean, it's a bit weird, but I'm curious if you can do I plus equal 1 like so. That doesn't work. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. You cannot get the value from an assignment. And I guess it's a very confusing thing to do that C put it in the language, but whatever. Let's just do it like so. And let's do. Yeah, it looks a bit less neat, but I'm too lazy to care. And actually, oh, you cannot, like it's an in, so you cannot do like a variable here, right? No, you cannot. Okay. Oh, fuck. Position 3D init is a prog that takes a string like so and returns nothing, but it takes a position like so, which is a pointer to a 3D array of 8. And this will be like so. Like so, and we do S here, and we do lm, and it's not brick, it is it's brick start, it's position. This, and so we can do position 3D init of the address of brick start by start string. Let's do the end string like so, and then we println bricks, and I forgot to append bricks brick. Oops, could not take pointer address of S. I mean, we can make that a pointer as well. Huh? That's fine by me. That's fine by me. That looks correct. Example. Let's see. So the first one is 1 this, and the last one is this. Okay, so the parsing is done. That was rather simple. Next, I need to do the Tetris motion. And actually, I've done a Tetris before. Is it on GitHub? It is. So I've done it. I mean, it won't be the exact same thing, but are you a Graph-box fan? Yeah. I mean, it's a nice highlight. How do you call it? Color scheme, theme. Yeah, it's a nice theme. I was at some point using Solarized, because I mean, I know a lot of people think it's ugly, but I liked that it was simple, and it was very easy on my eyes. But yeah, I switched to Groovebox, and yeah, out of curiosity, I tried like Dracula theme, or I tried I think Nord theme, but yeah, I don't know. I like. Yeah, I just like the comfy vibe I get from Groovebox. It's like, yeah, it's chill, you know. But I'm not a fan. I mean, you're not supposed to be a fan of a color scheme, you know. Uh, there is more interesting stuff in life than color scheme. Nord looks too bluish and lacks contrast, in my opinion. Groovebox is nice. Yeah, Nord was a bit, I don't know, low contrast, and it hurts my eyes. But yeah, doesn't matter too much. I like Groovebox, I like Solarized. At some point, I would like to make an experiment where I just disable my color scheme. Color scheme to, I don't know, like some weird shit like this. Wait, not that much. What do they have? Dark blue? No. Because at some point I was coding like this when I started in Vim. I just had the default color scheme, I think. Yeah, this. And yeah, it doesn't look very good, but I was happy. So yeah, I'm thinking of going back to. Can you have none? Like disable the color scheme? Ah yes, you can. It's synth off. Syntax off. TS buff disable. Highlight. Yes. And then syntax off. Okay. I know at some point I would like to try like without any coding, without any colors. I don't know, just to see if I could still code. That would be. I'm curious. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Tetris. Let's see. So how did I do this? In my Tetris implementation that I did with an old friend from school. Lol, but does these built-in color schemes support semantic highlighting and all which was added in NeoVim? No, they definitely do not. They just support like basic regex highlighting, I think. That's the point. Like I want to try to. It's nice sometimes to remove the fancy stuff and see if you're able to still write code and focus on the code itself and not like the editor or the environment that you're given or that you made for yourself, and actually just see if you can yeah, just code, nothing else. I mean, I don't know, it might sound weird, but I do this sometimes. Tetris next. No. Tetris hard drop. Tetris move. If not, check collision. Clone update falling. Have rotation. Tetris clear lines. Check full line. Tetris game over. Edit falling. Update falling. Check collisions. Ah, so to check my collision, I just do a for loop. Okay. So I just do like loop over every single object, over every single entity, and then for each of those loop again over every single entity and check if they overlap. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Except this is 2D, so this is easier. No clue what this is, no clue what this is. And I loop over every single cube in that thing. That might work. I mean, computers are fast. So what I do is I loop over every single possible cube that compose the brick and check if any of those intersect with the other one. I guess I could do like some smarter thing where I only check for the vertices of a brick, but yeah. Let's first do the stupid approach, and then I will try to do the smarter one. So bricks overlap, like I don't know, collision, which is proc, which is let's call it b1, b2, which are brick, and it will return a boolean, which will be true if there is a collision. And so what we want to do is I think I'm gonna have 6 for loop in this. Are you ready? I mean, it's gonna be small for loops, but yeah, no, that's not manageable. Fuck it. Let's just do it for the example, and then I can actually just change the implementation of this function. So for let's call it x in 0, actually not 0, it's b1 start until b1 end, and it is inclusive, no, inclusive is like so, and then you do a do like so, and you copy paste this like so. Are you feeling the pain? Are you feeling the pain? And so here is x, and here is x, and this is y, this is y, this is y, this is z, this is z, and this is z, like so. Is this readable? Ah, la la, I feel bad, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Collision is equal to false, and we do, and actually this is x1, y1, and z1, it's a z2. I mean, basically we just s 1 by 2 here, and this is 2, and this is 2, and this is 2. And we do just if x1 is equal to x2 and y1 is equal to y2 and z1 is equal to z2, to return true, there is a collision, and if this condition is never happens, we return false. Okay, that felt bad, but yeah, just for the example. Then what I need to do is make them fall downward. Make them fall downward. Update falling. Still looking at my old Tetris code. Don't think it will help me too much. I mean, it already made me do some terrible shit, but... update falling. So we loop over every square of it. Empty color. Okay. Init falling. Yeah, okay, I'm not sure. I am not sure. Let's remove this. Let's go back here. So, how do I make a brick fall? So, yeah, I just decrease the z value until I reach the ground or collision with another brick. And I think I need to do this in the order of z. So, I think I need to do slice, and then slice, sort, by what? By key. I think by key is good. And then we want to sort bricks. And we want to give it a slice, and we want to give it a proc that takes, what is E? I don't know, let's just do this, and it will return easy. So E is the minimum of E start Z E and Z. So we get the start and the end, and whatever has a minimum Z coordinate, that is the Z coordinate we consider for sorting. Yes, and I'm not sure I understand how sort by key works, but I'm sure the compiler will tell me undeclared name E. Cannot determine polymorphic type of this. Can you give me, what is it? So data. Oh, okay, E is just a brick. Okay, so E is a brick, and this is B, and this is B. Hey, what theme are you using? It looks good. I'm using Grovebox, and I'm using it with Tree-Sitter, which is a thing to get a nice syntax highlighting in Neovim, so Grovebox. And I'm using Grovebox everywhere, in my terminal, in Tmux, and so on. But is there like a Grovebox engine? I think I'm using something like this. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm using. I'm not sure actually. cd git data dot files plugins Grovebox. Yes, that's the one I'm using. So I'm using this one for Neovim, and I'm using Tree-Sitter. So yeah, that's how you make it look good. Up, like so. Up. Hope this helps. Up. So all in run, I need cannot determine polymorphic type of parameter proc. Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. No return values. Yes. This will return an int. Did that work? Did this work? Wait, for B in bricks do can be like so. FMT print println just separator. Oh, I guess maybe they are given already sorted. Yeah, because this doesn't change much, and indeed the Z is already sorted, huh? Okay, so I did that for nothing. They say snapshot of the brick while they were still following your position, which should let you work which bricks that are safe for you. Each line of the text. Okay. I mean, apparently this doesn't change anything, but I'm still gonna keep it out of paranoia. Out of paranoia to check to make sure that that they are sorted like so. And so what I want to do is I want to iterate over 4 brick, and I want to keep an index because we are going to modify them in bricks, and we want to let's have a function called fall, and we want to give it a brick and we want to give it bricks like so. Actually, I don't need a function for this. I need this loop, so other, I need to loop over every single other object. I guess I don't need this one, like so. And I need to do updated brick is equal to brick, and we need to do while bricks collision okay, no, this is there. For bricks collision can I do slice any of proc, and I do again bricks like so, and then I have a proc that takes B. But the proc cannot capture the upper scope, so that won't work. The parent scope, I should say that instead. Yeah, okay, that let's drop the fancy thing. Has collision is equal to false. Then we do for week, and we do if bricks collision between updated brick and other, and we do if other is equal to the current one, we don't care. If there is a collision between the updated one and another brick, we do break. Like we want to sure, let's break. And if updated brick z is lower than 0, we want to break as well. And if the updated brick is actually correct, we want to say that brick is equal to updated brick. And we want to say updated brick z, no, start z minus equal 1, and same thing with the end. And the x and y don't budge actually. Huh? Yeah, I don't think. Updated brick, yes. Let's say start or updated brick, and z is below 0. Cannot assign to brick. I can't. Yes. I need to say bricks I. Okay, that sounds suspicious because like almost all of them are at 0, which should not be possible. Maybe my stuff is wrong here because it could be possible that like the start and the end they give me, they are not like, start is not guaranteed to be lower than end, and so when I do my ranging thing, it does not work. And I can fix this by doing more messy code. By doing oh fuck, this is gonna be really terrible. Fuck it. B1 start x is equal to this, and then it's the minimum of this, and like so. And we want do the same exact thing for y, z. And we want the same thing for and, except this is max. And we want the same thing for feels bad, man. S1 by 2, like so. Yes, and here I want to replace this by this everywhere. Donc I want literally one of them. Can I have literally one? Ah, that's not how this works. Can I have like anything else than a dot after? And then replace this with this. Ah, fuck. Okay, can I have like a group and then I remove? No, okay. My laziness is getting out of control. Can I have a group? But groups in Vim are like so. And then I replace this with one as well. Ah, fuck, that doesn't work. Oh well, let's just replace it manually. I'm too lazy. Up. Okay, the pain is over. I mean, looking at it is already painful enough, but... And it didn't change anything. Fuck. Let's print the bricks before. And let's print on this light separator. So it starts with this brick, which can be dropped down by 1, which is the case, it's dropped by 1. And then this one can be potentially dropped by 2. And it's y0. Let me do some checks here. Let's print it in. Is this even going into the... Yeah, okay, so it's going in it a bunch of times. Is it detecting a collision sometimes? It is detecting a collision one time. That should not be the case. There should be much more collisions. B1, B2. So it's for this one. Yeah, it's for the last one, basically. Is this not a correct way to check for collisions? Like if I have my, how do you say? Online draw. What is it? Draw. Sketchpad, yes. Can I have a new one? Yes. Actually, can I have a dark one? Custom with pixel 8. Oh, there is a grid one that can be useful. So if I have, yes, that's good. If I have one brick like so, and one brick like so, and they are both composed of a bunch of tiny cubes. And actually, yeah, since those are integers, like they overlap like so, so these, this is getting messy. Like these ones are overlapping, and I'm currently looping over every single one of them for both. So for every single one of those, I'm gonna iterate over every single one of those. So at some point, I'm gonna. Oh, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Still doing Advent of Code. Having fun. I mean, it's getting harder, and I feel like a loser every more day that passes, but still feels nice. I'm able to get some stars at least, so that's not too bad. It's better than previous years. And yeah, and Odin is a great programming language so far. It's nice to discover it before Christmas like this. How are you doing? I hope your day is nice as well. So yeah, no, this should be highly unoptimized but correct. Good. Wait, wasn't it you that asked for like a NeoVim tutorial or like my NeoVim config? I forgot who asked that. Because now I made a whole video on it, so I hope if it's you, I hope you're happy. No, it wasn't you. Fuck. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember there is maybe 2 people that asked this, but anyway. Apparently my collision detection isn't working. I mean, it's garbage, but shouldn't it be triggered for this one? Oh, it's not supposed to be AND. I think it's to... Wait, is it? No, it's supposed to be AND. Because if I do OR, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that would just mean it would be in the same row, same column, or same depth. It doesn't mean anything. I'm confused. I am confused. X1 B1 star B1 and println X1 X2 Y1 Y2 Z1 Z2. And let's print maybe a separator. Alright. So let's say for the... Wait, why the fuck is there a -1? That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, I think I should like check for out of the boundary first. I tried Neovim before and realized that I was spending more time learning it. I guess what you mean is I was spending more time learning it than actually writing code. So yeah, I can feel that. But yeah, I think it takes about 2 weeks to get comfortable in it. It will be 2 hard weeks, but long term, I think it's worth it. Despite what other people would say. So no more minus. Yes, that's... Oh, wait, there is still minus. Did I just forget to run it? Yes, no more minuses. But still... Oh, this one seems better. Actually, no, they're all 0 for some reason. Maybe it's my logic here. Hey man, what's up? Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing Advent of Code, day 22. Are you doing it as well? Still writing it in Odin. It's a nice programming language. Having a nice day so far. How about you? Break I. So I create a brick that I'm going to update, which is going to be my my like candidate brick. Maybe I should rename it that way. Oh, there is no renaming. Candidate. Candidate, so it's a possible new brick. So brick collision. Oh wait. Wait. Oh fuck, okay. So I need to do I need to have a for loop that says like for this basically. So while the candidate is greater or equal than 0 and this is also greater or equal than 0, you have a loop that does this. What did I miss? Well, I mean, not too much. I'm doing Advent of Code, day number 22, and the problem is basically like a 3D Tetris. So you will have your puzzle input is this. So those are like 3D coordinates that describe like a 3D rectangle, like from end to end. And at first you can see that's like, for example, here each letter is like a cube. I mean, it's like a slice of a 3D rectangle. That's your initial position, and what you need to do is basically just like Tetris, you need to make them fall down until they stack up on each other. And yeah, so I mean, that's like just another slice. And then as you can see, here it was like 9 of height, and then here it's 6 of height because he made them all fall down on each other. And then you need to, like the solution of the problem is just counting the number of bricks that you could safely remove, like, how is it called, the American game, Jenga? Jenga. Jenga. Is it called Jenga? I mean, I've never played it, but... Yes, that game. So, yeah. You need to... if you have something like this, you need to count the number of bricks that you could safely remove without making any other one fall. So it's a Tetris mixed with Jenga in 3D, and you use computers. and so there is no graphics and you have more fun. That's basically it. So I do need to do this, and then I need to make it fall down. Actually, I need to make it fall down. String literal versus array was a confusing topic for me. Thank you for making it. Yeah, I know I had like, when I was studying, I had like a lot of random segfault when I was parsing stuff, parsing input, or using how do you say? Like the arguments of the command line argument of my program and stuff like that. And I was like, why is this segfaulting? I'm just overwriting a character. And then I learned that it's read-only memory actually. And I was like, wow, that's why. And yeah, it's one less pitfall to fall into. And so I need to have a has collision here to false. And I need to, actually, don't need this. So we don't want to check with the break. Yes, we don't want to check against the current break, but we want to check candidate against other. Oh wait, where did I put my z minus minus? Okay. So this, I'm not sure where it goes. Yeah, I guess it can go there. And I think need to do this at the very end. And bricks collision. Yeah, for the advanced C series, I don't know if you have any idea or topics that are still confusing to you. Feel free to put them in chat, because I'm like, I still have ideas, but they are getting more and more obscure and less practical. So git vids advanced C. I have still to do pointer arithmetic. I guess that could be a good one. I had string splitting. I tried doing a memcopy versus memmove, but my compiler is too smart and I couldn't make a proper example. I have byte ordering with endianness, little versus big endian. How you can convert between them and when are they usually used. I have type punning, executing commands, inline assembly would be a good one. Extern C, even it's kind of C++ related, but it's nice to know when you see it. Complex numbers, because C has built-in complex numbers. Yeah, I think so. The restrict keyword, but that one is maybe not that interesting, and the fact that you can pass and return structs without pointers to them. You can just return the plain struct. But I don't know. A guy asked for error handling, which I could do with erno or error code returns. But yeah, besides that, if you have any idea, feel free to say. Even if you don't exactly know the name of the thing, but you just have a problem that you don't know why it happens, maybe I can help. What was I doing? Ah yes, I need to break, but I need to... actually, can I do for loop, make a label for this one, and we break for loop? No, for loop, yes. Is that better? Ah, fuck, they're all -1s now. Apparently it doesn't work. Can't think of anything right now. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, as you can see, I have still more, like 10 more topics to cover. It's just that I noticed that, like, the higher the number on the video, because my goal with this series was like, I guess I shouldn't have numbered them, because my initial goal was like to have a series where you can just watch them in any order that you want. Like if you have a problem with a char array versus a string literal, and like you don't really care about bit flags or whatever I talked about else, you can just watch that video and not care about the other ones. But I noticed that the higher the number, the less people watch it. And I'm not sure if it's because the videos are less interesting or because people assume that it's a series that you have to follow in a specific order. And yeah. So I don't know, maybe lessons for future self. Yeah, maybe I should just do advanced C and then the title of that specific video without the number. But now that I have a numbering, I'm not gonna break it. But for a future series, maybe that would be a good idea. Hi Charles. Hi Ian. How are you doing today? Lol, the numbering is indeed misleading, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, for a series like this where I cover like random topics. I guess some of them have like you need to watch them in order. For example, the macros video. It would be nice if you watch them in order, but besides that, there is not really a point. I guess the number is more like for me to know, yeah, to know which one is which. But yeah, yeah. For the next one, for the next series like this, I probably won't put a number. Can you make some interesting short projects in C? Yes, I have plans for this, but the problem is that it's a bit more involved than doing small examples in C, you know? I would like to cover like how to make maybe some data structures in C, but not like the easy ones, like linked list, but also actually useful ones like a dynamic array, so vectors in C++. How this is implemented under the hood, or hash tables, or like a sorted binary tree, which can also implement like a dictionary thing, or how to make a graph or stuff like this. I would also like to make like lower level, like a rewrite of some like a rewrite of some good GNU core utils. You know that I already did that. That's so funny you mentioned that, because I have literally a thing that is called a project that is called Core Utils, which I have not downloaded in my computer. Clone from GitHub. I think it's on GitHub. Yes. Oh, it's not on GitHub. How did I name it? GitHub. I literally did that. Like, but I don't know. And I rewrote like a ton of them. Core utils, yeah, it's there. Maybe I just missed the S. And so what I did is I rewrote all of those. So I rewrote rm, mv, mkdir, head, factor, df, cut, and actually you learn like a ton of stuff about Unix systems when you do this. Huh? So, but I don't know if I should make videos on it. Hey, nice. Make a video on some of them, man. Yeah, but I don't know if that would be interesting to like a lot of, I mean, it would be interesting to you because you're like a CS student and you're like an Arch Linux nerd, so that makes sense. I like this too, but I don't think it's like maybe too niche. I almost, fun fact, I almost deleted my entire system when I rewrote the rm command because I was coding the recursive flag of rm, and I forgot to add this condition, which basically means that it goes every time to the dot, so the parent directory, and deletes everything. So I think I deleted like a shit ton of files like this. I was like, oh, it's in an infinite loop. Why is it in an infinite loop? Strange. And then I control C it after 10 seconds, and I realized that half of my repositories on my system are deleted, so that was nice. I guess Windows user would hate it because they won't have be able to run it. Yeah. I mean, Yeah, I think even people that use Linux don't care too much. I was thinking of making a series of video on how to use all of those utilities. I'm not the basic one like RM or MV, but WSL. Indeed, WSL is quite good. But if you have the choice, real chats, yeah, indeed. I'm sorry, coolest possible name, but unfortunately, he's right. But I mean, to be honest, if you want to be still able to communicate and interact with normal people, you kind of have to use Windows. Or if you're doing game development, you kind of have to use Windows. Or if you're like a hardcore gamer as well. So yeah, there is reasons to use Windows, but as a developer, there aren't many, in my opinion. My laptop doesn't support Linux. What laptop do you have? Because I think any computer ever supports Linux, to be honest. What this utility is for? RM is for to delete files. But yeah, You Don't Know Me was asking, can you have like names? Like the coolest possible name, or You Don't Know Me. Just have a username that I can pronounce and it doesn't look like I'm actually in the middle of a sentence. But he was asking, those are like commands, utility that you get on the Unix system. And he was asking how you can rewrite those in C. And I actually already did that. But yeah. And also this takes time, because like for example, the tr command, which is in appearance very simple, would actually maybe take me actually I didn't even finish this one. Yeah, I don't know which one, so You Don't Know Me, which one, which utility would you interested in it? Would you be interested that I rewrite and show how I did it? So I have a unique, word count, xargs, yes, which is extremely simple. I have t, I have strings, I have shuffle, sequence, I have factor. df is a nice one to understand like how you would do this. But anyway, I'm not sure I will do videos on this, but if you're still curious, here is the repository, and you can have a look if you're curious. Using syscalls, yes, using the libc wrapper for syscalls. So yeah, only syscalls. What was I doing? Yes, I was failing at Advent of Code. Yep. You can also make RM in Windows. Yeah, of course, you can make any of those commands in Windows. I don't... nobody doubts that. It's just that... I don't know. Again, I've never dived into like really Windows development, but it seems harder to get into than Unix development. It seems like the black box is harder to get into. I wrote the touch command in C, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, but did you rewrite all of it? Because you can, of course, you can create a file, but then 1p touch, did you rewrite the date modifying and so on as well? Because there is a lot of flag. You can set the time and so on. You can change access time, you can change create time, and you can change, I don't know what the fuck this is, change modification time, and so on and so on. And that's actually, this is only the POSIX version, but there is also the GNU version, which is insanely more complicated, I think. Yeah. No, it's not too bad. But yeah, for example, if you write the touch utility, you know how to then use the create, the syscall to create a file, then the syscall to modify the access or modification time of a file, and how like to manipulate time and stuff like this, how time is formatted. So yeah, it's rewriting those utilities are a nice small project, like a small satisfying thing you can do in like one afternoon. So yeah, it's nice. And C is a great language for this. What was I doing? Did you try to make a text editor in C? No, I didn't. I did not try that. I mean, yeah, if I did that, I would do something in the terminal, I guess. Something like a small clone of VI, maybe. But yeah. I don't know, I've spent so much time doing this core utils thing, doing all of those commands that at some point you have to go do something else. Huh? But it's still really nice to learn. But like, I already spent days on it. I'm not gonna spend months rewriting a whole OS, you know. But for like beginners, people, maybe you can rewrite the ed editor. It's like the most bare-bone editor ever. Maybe, I think it was the first editor of Unix, actually. And it was initially made by Ken Thompson, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. So if you do ed of... oh, I don't even have ed. Ah, that sucks. Oh well. Oh well. What was I doing? I need to do Advent of Code. At least the part 1. So... wait, so here all of those were equal, but it did not stop it. Oh wait, no. Okay, those were not equal. There is a channel called Nir Lichtman who makes such videos now, like minimal text editor in C. Right. Oh, okay. I can copy in the... okay. Let me look that up in
So let's go ahead.
c'est important. Man page, minimalist web server. Yeah, that looks like the same vibe as my channel, but better. Oh, HTMX. That's a really nice thing. Why I can't handle IDE after using Vim? Yeah, that sounds like someone similar to me. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? So wait, to debug this, I have to print B1 and B2. Let's print those. They're showing message video like minimal, but that guy uses Windows. He runs some DWM fork on Windows. Whoa, you can run actually a window manager on Windows? I didn't know that was possible. That sounds cool. I mean, it's still Windows, but if Windows can have a window manager, I wouldn't be completely against it. I mean, I would be less against it. What was I doing? Yes, this. So this is how it starts. And so the XY coordinate don't move at all. Apparently you can run DWM on Windows. Someone has a project for of DWM on Windows. DWM Windows. That sounds sketchy, huh? It's like the fancy Unix version of delete system 32. Desktop window manager. Wait, that's an official Windows thing? Oh, I'm so confused. Do they just have the same name as the suckless the suckless one? Because when you say DWM, that's what I mean. Or is it just called is it just the same name but not the same project? Let's go. Just Google DWM port for Windows. Ah, yeah, that one. DWM port of tiling window manager to Windows. Okay. Ah man, you must really want to stay on Windows to use this. Oh, but actually, there's a YouTube channel guy is uh, is contributing to this. Dynamic television for Windows. Okay. But I feel like Windows wouldn't like it too much if you installed this kind of stuff on your machine. That's cool. And so it uses the Windows API instead. It reads. So they all go down to 0 in the Z, but huh. Because all my bricks go down to 0, but it shouldn't be possible. Ah, but the ground is on 0, so they are not even supposed to reach 0. I think I need to put this here, maybe? No, they're still at 0. I guess I need maybe to put it at 2. Okay, so now it's 1, but I mean, it's the same problem, and they all go down to 1. But it seems like there is no collision between them. Okay, I'm gonna try to draw the same graph as they do here. So, for y in from 0 until 9, and then do for x in 0 until say 3, and we do for b in bricks. Actually, no, this is z, and this is if b z is equal to z and x b fuck, that's even annoying to do because I only have the start and the end of the bricks. I would like to make sure that y1 z1 that I'm looping over the correct coordinates, and I just want to print b1. So for this brick, I am supposed to loop over 2 cubes, which is what I'm doing. And I have this brick a ton of times. So for this brick, I'm supposed to loop over. So it's 3 in this direction, in the x direction. It's 0 in the I lost it, but I think it's this one. 0, that's 2, no, that's 3, and those are the same. There should be like 3, 2, 5, yes. Okay. This looping kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. So I'm confused. Why doesn't it work? So I guess the question mark here means that there is like multiple bricks in this, which should be B and C, I think. Okay, so yeah, indeed B and C. So there is A at the bottom and then B and C. But B and C should have a depth of 2. Is there an arena allocator in C? I haven't played with an arena allocator before. Arena allocator. Oh, wait, is arena just region based? So there is like one for small allocation, one for medium, and one for large allocation? Is that just it? Zone, area. So arena is the same of area or zone. But I think the default allocator of malloc does this. Huh? It wouldn't be very good otherwise. Implementation. Ah yes, that's what I wanted to do as well. I have a project where oops, nope. Melo, where I re-implement my own memory allocator, just like malloc. And I wanted to show how you can make your own memory allocator. And so, yeah, if you look, stop. If you look, this is my implementation of a memory allocator, and under the hood it uses mmap, but otherwise the memory management is done by me. And you have how do you say, free lists and so on and so on, and you have to handle fragmentation when you do a free, and yeah, it's a really nice way to learn how memory allocation work. So yeah, but yeah, I think Zig has it. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, but I think the default malloc is an arena allocator. I don't know. Is there like a type of memory allocators? Maybe in Odin I have this. like core library? Is there like an allocator? Allocator. So there is arena allocator indeed in Odin, which I think is the default one, I assume. So it's in runtime allocator. So there is I think there is a ring allocator as well in Odin. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with switching memory allocator. I know how like the normal one is implemented, and I know what a ring allocator is, but besides that, I'm not sure. I think you have allocators if you have like every time the same fixed amount of memory that you need to allocate. I think it's called the slab allocator or something. Slab allocator. Slab allocation is for efficient memory in comparison with earlier, it reduces fragmentation caused by allocation used for retaining allocated memory containing a data object. Maybe that's not what I said, but I know the name actually. That's it, maybe. Time allocation renders infrequently or very close. Okay, I don't understand what this is, but okay, it exists. Yeah. But I've never encountered a project where allocation is really a problem. Or maybe it was, but I couldn't realize it. But yeah. And that was the thing that annoyed me the most with Zig actually, is, I mean, besides the fact that, I mean, comp time thing is nice, but it's a bit too complex for me. But it was like the fact that you always have to declare your allocator. Like, in Odin, you can also change your allocator, but there is a default one. And yeah, that's nice, in my opinion. Why doesn't this work? I don't get it. It should be so simple. It should be so simple. Then I just make a stupid mistake. So I loop over X, I loop over Y, I loop over Z. And here I loop over X, Y, Z again. And if the current cube of both of them is equal, we return that there is a collision. And so if we take the example of this case where A is at the bottom, so it's at the bottom already, try going through your code from top to bottom. Yeah, but my code is really, really small. Like it's like not even like without the parsing, it's like 50 lines. And also it's just copy-pasted stuff. So, I mean, this part at least is. So here you can see it's B1 corresponding to B1. Here it's start always XYZ, 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 XYZ. And I just printed that it does the correct thing, but I don't know why they don't intersect. So there is a brick A like this, and then brick B and C are going on top of it. And maybe maybe yes, I think I figured it out. Because here there is a collision and I break the loop and then I assigned it. So I assign it when there is a collision, not just above the collision, so that's really stupid. Actually, I need to... I mean, I do need the brake, like so. Oop. I do need the brake, but I need to assign it here, and I need to do just before that. I mean, I can do like so. Oops. Can you like start the plus equal to 1 and end the plus equal to 1? Does that sound good? Sounds good to me. Let's do this. Okay, I think I forgot to print somewhere. Yeah, I think this one. And I need to... Okay, that does make a lot more sense. Where this is brick A is at on the floor, then brick B and C are both on the second level, which is correct. Then there is 2 bricks on level 3, which are D and E, which is perfectly correct. And then there is D and E, there is F, which is solo on the 4th rank. Oh, I mean on the 4th Z axis, which is correct. And there is G, which is a vertical one, which is on 5 and 6, which is correct as well. Okay, finally, that was really stupid. But I got really distracted. I'm not used to people actually talking. I got distracted with a cool Unix and allocator, custom allocator and editor things, which is nice. But I blame this for my lack of competence in this coding session. No, it's fine. I'm joking. I'm happy to talk, but yeah, that definitely makes me worse at coding. So yeah, now I have all them falling down, which is what I want. And now I want to check if a brick is supported. To check if a brick is supported, what I can do is loop over it and try to make it go 1 down, and I have to count the number of collisions with other brick, and if there is more than 1, that means it's supported by, well, more than 1 brick, and so I can safely remove those 2 brick, or like 1 at a time. So it's gonna be a very similar logic, where I do for brick in bricks. Let's remove this. Then I want to try, let's call it temp is equal to brick, and I want to do temp start temp start, and we can do this integrate counts is, wait, your name is carname20. That's a really good name. I mean, it's horrible to pronounce, but really good name. If brick z is equal to 0, start z is equal to 0, or brick and z is equal to 0, yeah, you're welcome. Do break. No, continue. We want to. That condition is to ignore any brick that is already on the floor, because we know. Wait, actually, do we know? Do we know we cannot disintegrate a brick that is on the floor? Actually, we do not know this. So my initial thought was, let's write pseudocode. Drop brick by 1 cube in z axis. Say on z axis, I think. count collisions with other bricks if more than one collision do disintegrate count plus equal to collisions count. But what about the bricks that are on the floor? Because it could be that a brick is on the floor, and I mean, generally, if you're on the floor, you have something above, and so you cannot be removed. But no, actually, maybe you can. But what if it's on the floor? This is a bit more tricky. This is a bit more tricky. So there is a condition that if you're lying on the floor and there is no one above you, you can be removed. But otherwise, the fact that you can be removed will be detected when we're going down and we're trying to have collisions with you. Okay, so I need I think a special case for this. Try going up once in the axis to if no collision do disintegrate count plus equal to 1. I think that's it. And so what we want is z and it's not 0, the ground is at 1, minus equal to 1, and then we do for other in bricks. It's the exact same loop as above. Actually, we will use the collision thing as well. So we ignore if it's the current brick. No, if it's yeah, that makes sense. If it's the current brick, we don't care. Then we check if there is a collision with, it's not candidate, it's temp, but same thing. If there is a collision, collisions count is equal to 0. And then do collisions count plus equal to 1. And so we have the number of collisions, and I need to have this above the loop. So we have the collision counts, and if collision count is greater or equal to 1, do disintegrate count plus equal collision count. Because if there is only one collision, that means there is only one brick supporting it, and that means we cannot remove it. But if there is like one or like more than one, there is at least 2. We can remove at least one of them, and so yeah. That makes sense. So drop the brick, done. Count position collisions, done. If more than one collisions, do disintegrate count plus equal collisions count. Yes, that's done. And actually, let's print out this disintegrated count to check if. Oh, that's 9. I think it's supposed to be 5. 5 bricks can be safely disintegrated. Maybe I'm counting them twice. Maybe I'm counting them twice. Okay, so I need to do instead of need to do valid disintegrate is gonna be just a set of integers. I mean, I could have a set of bricks, but do I care? do I care? Maybe it's slightly simpler, but if I need to optimize, I will change this to an indice. And so we're gonna do collisions is gonna be a dynamic array of bricks, like so. And we don't need the count actually, we just use the len. Do append collisions bricks, and we will do other like so. And if we do len collisions bricks is greater or equal than 1, we do valid. No, we do for b in collisions brick. Do, maybe I should put this on multiple lines. Valid disintegrate. Oula, I misspell. Disintegrate. Like so. Valid disintegrate. B. No. B is equal to this. Let's put this on a new line. And I just need at the end len valid disintegrates. 6. Fuck. There is one too many. Why is there one too many? Okay, let's just print it. Let's just 3, 4, b in disintegrate, valid disintegrate, do, and we print them on separate lines, like so, and let's also print a separator, like so. So this is the bricks that can safely be disintegrated, according to my stuff. So, and I'm gonna compare it to this, but let me put that on, whoops. Let me put this here, the chat there. So, A cannot be disintegrated safely. So A is this one, and it is in the list, so that's already fucked. Why is A in the list? If it were, bricks B and C would both fall. Wait. Ah, okay. 4, okay. Yeah, because if it's like I did an equal to 1, so if there was only one brick supporting it, I was counting that, but this is not great. So now I'm missing one. I am missing one. What do I need to do? I am missing one. So B can be disintegrated, so B is this one, which is in my list, so that's good. C can be disintegrated, C is this one, but C is not in my list. Wait, C is this one, huh? Wait, I'm getting confused, why is it? Ah no, that's after they're being dropped. So, wait, so this is C, and this is B. So the one that can be removed are B, C, D, E, and G. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And I do not have G. Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because, so I have those 4, I think. Yeah, looks like it. But I don't have G because can be disintegrated. It does not support any other bricks. So this is where my this condition comes in, where I actually need temp here as well, but let's not redeclare it. And we're going to do this just here. So we're going to do +1 this time. And we're gonna again do the, I mean, it's a lot of repeated code, but I don't care too much. If there is a bricks collision, we let's just do as collisions up is equal to false, and do as collisions up is equal to true. That makes sense. If not has collision up, do valid disintegrate of brick Yay, 5, okay. Okay. And this is this, and this is and this is go down if already on the floor, like so. Okay, so I have the good answer for the example, but that doesn't mean shit. Let's comment out my stuff. Let's still print this. So, okay, let's get the puzzle input, like so. Xclip inputs. Inputs. Let's run it. Already maybe we can feel that my stuff is not optimized at all because I have double for loops everywhere. Oh, okay, never mind. I mean, it was pretty slow for and Odin is a fast language, so we know that my optimization was garbage. And now we pray. Fuck, that's not the right answer. Answer is too high. So this, let's keep track that this was too high. Why would it be too high? So I'm counting too many of them. So there is two possible problems. One is I do not make the brick fall correctly. The second problem may be in detecting the number of valid disintegrate that I can do. It's on the about page. Wonder what the about page. Eric Walls. Ooh, fancy. What is CPAN? Oh, this guy makes Advent of Code. Let's follow him. Exatlas. Projects. Thing in PHP that make me sad. PHP sadness. Useless error reporting. Function naming. Ah yes, there is no underscore here, but there is underscore here. Then there is not, and yeah, okay. But we have the same thing in C, so I cannot complain. Segfault during deep recursion. But that all makes sense. I mean, it makes sense in C, maybe not in an interpreted language like PHP. Oh yes, it's hour, minutes, seconds, months, day, year. Okay, I'm getting distracted. But PHP sadness made me laugh. League of Legends match analyzer. Ooh, that's cool. What was my name in League of Legends? I forgot, it's like so far, but I think... I mean, I have no clue if that works. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. Anyway. What was the thing again? OP the GG or something? Ooh, yes. Ah man, that brings back memories. That brings back memories. Let's check that I have... Oops, that's me. Hello. That I have correctly parsed the input, maybe. That would be a first step. So after the print, we do println length of brace, like so. So there is 1,000 so. You play League of Legends? I used to be addicted to it, but then I switched to Linux and my life got better, so you know what to do. Okay. What did I want? Ah yes, word count of input. Oh, am I missing one? Or do I have one too many? So inputs. Okay, it's just that word count doesn't see that there is a line at the end. So if I add a new line like this, it will see it now. It will see it now. Yep. What case did I not handle? I think the parsing should be correct. Let's do still a sanity check and print this. Maybe let's print the first 20. Wait, those number look small. Wait, why the fuck? Oh, is it because of my sorting? Okay, so the sorting does matter in this case. But I have to sort them, right? I have to sort them by z value, because when I drop them, I need to iterate on them from bottom to top. I think. I think that makes sense, right? You start at the, so you have bricks that are mid-air, whatever, and then you start at the bottom, and you start by making fall the bottom ones, and then when you go up, the new brick will be fallen like so. And if two bricks are on the same height, so it's a bit random whether which one will be first. Does it matter then? I don't think it will matter. I don't think it will matter. You make one fall, and the other one, well, it cannot overlap with it on the XY plane, so it will be somewhere else, and you make this one fall as well. And yeah, I don't see how... Oh, wait, I do actually see how this could be annoying. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I move? Yes. No, not select. Just move around. Is there a way to move around? PHP sadness. Go away. Go away, go away. Oh, fuck it. Let's not. We don't need to move. So, if I have something like, and I'm gonna draw in 2D. So, something like this. Ah, wait, no, that doesn't work. That's safe. I was thinking that like if I have a shape like so at the bottom, and then I have two bricks, like one that is here, and one that is here. Like this one would want, well, but yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. And if I have like one on the top, which would fit nicely in there, but will be blocked by this one. That's... Yeah, I mean, it will be blocked no matter what, no matter the order of it. And so my answer was too high, meaning that I am counting too many. And of course, if I don't do this, I'm gonna have a bad time. It's gonna be way lower, but also way not correct. Way not correct. I'm gonna take a break, make tea, and put on a hoodie. Boop. Alright, I'm back. See you soon. Alright. See you. Oh wait, coolest possible name. You actually renamed yourself to CPN. Damn. Did I bully you into did you felt the peer pressure as I said you needed to rename yourself? But yeah, indeed, CPN is way easier to pronounce. So thank you. Peer pressure does work. Yay! Okay. It's good. Yeah, I'm joking. But yeah. So it needs to be slightly lower than this. Can I do something stupid and try to like get a lower bound to help me maybe? So wait, what the fuck? No, this. So what if I put like 500? Is it? The right answer is too high. So 500 is too high. Okay, let's not do this too many times, but so 500 is too high still. I do want a lower bound because I'm too lazy. I want it to be easier to. Oh, fuck me. You have to wait 20 seconds. Okay, let's not do that too much, otherwise I'm gonna have to wait an hour to put in an answer. For the example, it still works, right? Example. 5, yeah, that's correct. But the example is very easy. The example is very easy. So figure out how the blocks will settle based on the snapshot. Once they've settled, consider disintegrating a single brick. How many bricks could be safely chosen as the one to get disintegrated? Wait. Yeah, I think I know. I think I know where it's. If we have a case where. Okay, it's in this part. If we have a case where, like, for one of brick there is two supporting ones, so we count those two. But then for another brick that also lies on the same, that lies on one of those two. But this one only has one support, making this one that I counted invalid. So I need to do if else, like so. If there is only one collision or zero collision, I mean, if there is zero, we don't care. But we need to. Can I delete key? Is that a thing? Yes, it is. So I need to give a pointer to this and B. Still 5? Yes. How about the input? How about the input? Oh, fuck. I mean, that's less than this, but it said that 500 was too high. Did I misread that? Because this this condition sounds correct. Oh, maybe it's not, because it depends on what order I do them in. No, it's good language. Am I supposed... is there a language restriction now? Can I not swear? Is this American TV? Uh, come on. I mean, my goal is not to offend anyone, but that's just how I talk. Kidding. Yeah, you never know, huh? Maybe you're like a hardcore religious person, which would be fine, but I'm not gonna change the way I talk based on people's opinion. Wait. Hoodie, huh? Now hacker mode on. No, that's not hacker. That's hacker mode. Wait, and I have to close all the lights as well. Up, so no more lights. I would do the ceiling one as well, but I'm too lazy. So this is more hacker mode. And I also have to code like this. Yeah, you only see my forehead. Then I type on my keyboard quite loudly, and that's hacker mode. But I'm in chill mode. So no hoodie, Mr. Robodat at home. Yeah, a mask. You wear a mask when you're coding? Man, it would be so stupid to be like a hacker and stream your hack, but wear a mask like, oh, look at me, I'm cool, I'm going to jail soon. Let's go. But real hackers are just chilling in their living room, drinking tea. It's like a real hacker thing. What was I thinking about? I think I was thinking about something smart. So this is correct, except that depending on the order I do them in, it might be so. I checked that there is 2 collisions for this one, then if there is only one for this, I remove one of them, which would be correct. But if I have this one first, I remove something that doesn't exist, but then I iterate over that one and add the 2, but one of the 2 is actually invalid. So what I need to do is have an invalid set, and in this invalid set, yeah, I'm sorry if my explanation is not very clear. I'm gonna need this later. But you will soon see. So we mark this one as invalid, and then we do for be in invalid. Invalid disintegrate. We do this, and we, for all the invalid ones, we remove them from the valid one. Ooh, okay, that sounds better. Wait, let's check if example is still correct, because I don't want to waste. Okay, example is still correct, but it's this one for input. Up. Is it still this one? Yes, it is. Let's try it. Fuck me. Answer is too low. Okay, at least I have a lower bound now. Curiously, it's the right answer for someone else. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you, Advent of Code. You might be logged into the wrong account. Or just unlucky. So this is too low. But I don't have multiple accounts, so that's definitely not it. So this is too low. And so now I could do a binary search between those and those values, since there is only 15 of them, which would be a lame way to solve this problem, but I could do it. Potentially I could do it. Why is this too low? I think this is correct, but is there maybe something wrong with this part? So I just go up one time. I go up one time and not care. And if it's already lying on the floor, I just ignore it because, well, I cannot count, I can go down. If it's not lying on the floor, if it's not lying on the floor, I go down, I check the number of collisions. If there is more than one collision, it can be disintegrated. If there is only one, it's an invalid. We remove the invalid at the end. Recently, I recently tried Helix. Ah, yes, I know it. I mean, I didn't try it, but I know the name. The startup time was painfully slow in Windows. Yeah, I guess those kind of experimental editor are not made for Windows. Helix editor. Helix editor. Yeah, it looks alright. Seems like a Vim, but cleaner. I mean, cleaner, probably the code base is cleaner. Oh, it has 3-seater. That's nice. Oh, there is language server support. That's nice as well. Okay. Ah. Is Danny good? Yes. Huh. How does it differ from? Let's try it out. I mean, I'm good with NeoVim, and for now at least. But I wouldn't mind trying it out. Ah, yes, but I cannot install stuff live because I don't want to type my password while my mic is on. Because there is stuff to guess your password with only the sound of your keyboard. So let's not do that. But yeah, maybe I will install it at some point and try it out. It looks decent. And I guess there is the Vim key bindings on it, so that's good. Sorry, focus on the code. Yeah, never mind. But I get very easily distracted, so... But it's okay. It's fun. It's fun to talk about. I didn't knew actually that there was a 3-seater and LSP support for it, so that might make me want to try it more. So I have 17 possible values. Which in binary search is 4 guesses, I think. Like if I try to guess the middle and then guess the middle and so on and so on, I think it could be correct. Huh. By adding one line, did I not fuck up the parsing by any chance? Len bricks -1. Tail inputs. No, that's correct. That is correct. That is correct. Almost there, almost there. So I'm missing one. Missing. What could I be missing one? In this example, if I have a collision up, is there something else to do beside marking that one is not disintegratable? Ah là là. Going up, so one's in the z-axis. Hmm. So if it's supported by two or more bricks, they can be removed. And so my answer is too low, so I'm not counting enough of them. Is this thing too generous? Is this thing too generous? Ah là là. I think I can solve it in 15 minutes by doing a binary search on this, but I don't know. Feels wrong. If there is a collision, open to collision bricks. If there is two or more, you open them to valid if there isn't. Ah là là. I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure. These ones are on the top. I have no reason to add them to invalid disintegrate. But I will still do it out of paranoia. still do it out of paranoia. Oh. Wait, no, that's wrong. That is wrong. So if there is a collision up, I mark it. No, yeah. That definitely does not make sense. Hmm. Okay, I will feel bad, but I'm gonna do the binary search garbage. So 500 minus 475, oops, 473, and it's 473 plus this. Wait, no. Plus this divided by 2. Yes. So 46 or 47. Actually, there is. Wait, okay, no, maybe it would take too much time because like I'm already at 1 minute, and after 1 minute it goes up to 10 minutes, and there is 27, and so if I understand binary search correctly, it's in power of 2, so 2 power of 3. So it would be between 4 and 5 tries that I would need. And I think, yeah, that would take me about an hour. I mean, an hour of wait, but an hour still. So, not fun. Not fun. Not fun, not fun. I think I have still one guess at 1 minute, and then the two next are at 10 minutes, and then the next one is at 1 hour. So the waiting time would be between 21 minutes and 1 hour and 21 minutes, which I could do today, but it would be a really boring stream. Ah, no, no. What am I missing? What am I missing? Trying to go up with the brick if there is so if the brick is on top of the pile, it obviously can be removed. Mm. Wait, so we check for the top one. Then we get the top one down. And we ignore if it's on the bottom floor. I think that's fine. But if it's not on the bottom floor, what if a brick here is on the top of the pile, but it's not on the floor, and then we go here, and but this is only with other. This is never with the current brick, with the temp brick. So that's fine. Like from from here we don't really say if the current brick is valid or invalid, we say if the bricks below it are valid or invalid. Which makes sense. Land collision bricks greater than 1. And there cannot be two bricks with the same value, right? I don't know. Collision up is true. Is there a ceiling, like, or is can it go up indefinitely? Sorry. The lowest z value a brick can have is therefore 1. So this and this are both resting on the ground. A line like genre represent 10 cubes, yes. Change her position above the ground. Snapshot of the bricks while they were still falling. Oh là 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 là. Cannot be disintegrated safely if it were the brick B and C would both fail. Brick B can be disintegrated because above it, D and E still can be supported by brick C. C supported by brick B. D can be disintegrated, the brick above it, F would still be supported by brick E. Would fail. G can be, it does not support any other brick. Yeah, I really don't see it. I do not see it. Let's try to 486. What was it? I will cut the stream before it is annoying, but yes, let's try this. So if you're stuck, make sure you're using the full input. Fuck, they don't say lower or greater now. I forgot about this as well. Ah well, too bad. Please wait 5 minutes. Okay, never mind. Okay, cannot do binary search. That sucks. That sucks. 86. Invalid. Just in case for future me. I really do not see it. I do not see it. I do not see it. Maybe let's check that they're all like with a minimum of one. Can I do just a sanity check for bricks in bricks? So that's after they have fallen. If B star Z is lower than 1, or B and Z is lower than 1, make them B. Let's do quick sanity check. Nope. So this is correct at least. And can we check that when they have fallen for brick in bricks, when they have fallen, they do not have any collisions. Brick collision, brick, other, T, println, they're not supposed to have it. So that should never print. Nope. And how about the input? It should be even less likely. Nope. Okay. So my quick sanity checks are working. Yeah, I don't know. I think I will give up. But it was still nice. I almost got there, but I don't know. I have a very small bug somewhere, and I definitely do not know which one it is. Is it possible that... No, it shouldn't be possible, right? If... It's different then. Is it possible to have a case like so? Println brick. Oh. Oh yeah, so it's a vertical one. Okay. That doesn't sound too bad. That doesn't sound too bad. And it's on the ground, so... I guess if we remove this whole condition, it would still be the same since it would go in the ground, but like there wouldn't be any collision in the ground, so yeah, it doesn't change anything. Does not change anything. Yeah, okay. We can go into the ground. That doesn't matter. I'm trying to think of combinations of bricks that would make my system fall. And are you sure I cannot? Okay, whatever. So if I have one here, and one here, and I have one that is supported by both of those, but then I have another one that is supported only by this one, like so. So we first iterate over this one, and then we say those two can be removed, and then we go over the second one, and we go over this one, and then we say that this one is invalid. Which is correct. And if it happens that there is magically, like I don't know, in the z-axis another brick, like so. I mean, that's very bad 3D drawing, but that also rests on this one, and we iterate after that. We would say, and let's say that this one has another support as well, would say that this one is valid and that the other one that it supports is valid. But since it would still be the set of invalid, it would be removed at the end no matter what. You good? Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of cases where my algorithm could fail. But it's tricky. It is tricky. And so if there is like maybe, I don't know, 3 little blocks, like so, and we have a big block that is supported by the 3 of them, all those 3 will be marked as correct, as valid. So each of them could be deleted individually. And all of a sudden there is one lonely block like so that reposes only on one. So if we start with this one will be marked as this will be marked as invalid, and then we go on this one, and all of those ones are marked as valid. But since after the iteration on all of them we remove from the invalid, this one would cancel out. So yeah, no matter in which order I look at it, it sounds fine. And for the one that are on top of everyone, for the one that have so for this one who has nobody on top of him, we just mark we definitely mark him as valid, right? There is no possible world where that would be invalid. And we are gonna iterate over every brick, but since none of them are above him, he will never be marked as invalid. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I have no clue. I have no freaking clue. Does the delete key work as I think it does? Does the delete key work as I think it does? Uh, okay, so there is a lot of invalid disintegrate. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I really do not see the. I do not see the way out. Which is sad because I think I was close. But I think I was really close. If we go down, we can only have collisions with the ones that are down. And I did check that there was no collision when I started this. So if I go down, the only way that I can have a collision is going down. And I go on every other bricks. And it's obvious that I have to check this, right? I have to ignore the current one, otherwise it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Otherwise it does not make sense. Hmm. Yeah, okay. I'm truly giving up. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, was was still fun to interact with people and discover cool stuff. So, yep. Let me slightly clean this up, maybe. Defer, delete, valid disintegrates. Yep. Man, Advent of Course is really the best way to be kinda. I mean, you're like happy, but also a bit sad because as the day go by, they are harder and harder, and so you get sadder and sadder. that's that's like hyping you to be sad for Christmas. Let's go. Uh, I guess if you succeed, it makes you really happy for Christmas. Let's do this one as well. Collision bricks. Which one did I forgot? Probably this one. Bricks. And yep. I gave it on the first day. Ah, fuck. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But you gave up because you were too lazy to do it, or you had other stuff to do. It's just me actually trying for hours and still can't figure it out. Because my brain is dumb. Is dumb, dumb, dumb. Let's see. Should have the same result. I'll read. Alright. I will commit this sad day and yeah. See you tomorrow, CPN. So see you tomorrow. Wonder what I will do. I would like to make some videos, but I'm not sure why. So there was a guy who wanted to like videos on how to rewrite the Unix utilities, but I think that would take time, and also I don't think it would interest a lot of people. Maybe I'm wrong. What could be a video that wouldn't take too much time? Yep, see you. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, I'll stop the stream.